Howdy folks, this here's a video for Bob, Mountaineer Samurai. He did a video a few weeks back on his end of the year collection. And there's just some of the stuff I got laid out. So here it goes. I'm standing on a chair. I'm next to the ceiling. This stuff's up high, so hopefully I don't break my damn neck. So the first one is, the top one is my Bowie crane katana. I bought that back in 2007. Next one down is a Sino custom. Next one down from that, you seen me cut with, if you've seen the video, and that's I call it the Ricky Ricardo, the Ricky Chen special. And I'm going to move to another chair here, so okay. And the next three, I went Sino crazy. These next three are custom Sino swords. Top one is the Raptor you saw in that cutting video. The next one down is another Sino custom. Next one down, if you can focus, another custom Sino. Next one down from that is a Munetoshi Iaito, or a Koh katana, or the junior 24-inch katana. My granddaughter wanted to start practicing the Iaito, so I got her one, and she's been practicing with me a little bit. Next one down is a Sino Iaito. And the next one down from that is, so with the Kurigata is gone, that is I had a day show. My mom bought me a pair, a Wakizashi and the katana together when I was 17. Had that since I've been 17. And that has a blunt edge, but it can be sharpened. I don't know what it is, probably 1095. But I've had that for a while. There's a Kusari Fundo. That's a good weapon against a sword. You know, a gun is the best weapon against a sword. But that Kusari Fundo you can use for trapping the blade, and you can whip it like a wet towel. When you snap somebody with a towel, you can do the same thing with that, and it'll bust bone, man, no kidding. So the down from that is the Komori Otoshi Tanto from Zakuri Tanto from Sino, and there's a Keiken Tanto. It's called the Mini Tanto. You can look it up on Jkoo's website. It's pretty cool. There's my quiver and basket quiver and some cedar arrows. There's my longbow. It's a Bear Montana longbow. It's pretty good. Now I'm going to go over here, and I got some bokken laid out. And go through those. Top one is a Musashi style boat oar bokken I made a few years back. Made about 6 or 7 of them and gave them all away and kept one. The next two down are Suburitos. They're real heavy red oak swords that you use for strengthening wrists, forearms, shoulders. And there's certain techniques you use for swinging it around. You can look it up, Suburi. It's called sword swinging, or swinging of the sword, but so those are two Suburito. The next two, that light colored bokken, is a Bowie hickory, made out of hickory. The next one down is also a Bowie bokken from, and that's made out of ipe. It's an indigenous wood of Japan, I think, but I could be wrong. And the next one down there, that is a bokken that my best friend who died, he had, and I got it at his funeral. Bunch of other stuff. And this one here is a bokken I bought when I was 17, and it was the same size as this one. But I cut that down because I was into Togokure-ryu ninjutsu a little bit, and cut that down for a ninjato bokken. Wrap the ska in the handle in 1/8-inch leather round cord. Let's go over here. Here's my Chogan, Columbia River knife and tool, hammer, tomahawk, hatchet, couple shuriken. There's my Hisho Columbia River knife and tool. There's the Hisatsu Columbia River knife and tool. There's the Obaki, same company. I know you guys aren't into cold steel, but I bought this back in 94, 95, maybe earlier. And it's a cold steel carbon V LTC kukri, and this thing has served me well. I know you guys don't like them, but I have beat the living crap out of this thing, and it has served me well, big time. So, I don't like too much cold steel either. A lot of their stuff is just absolute hogwash, horse manure. But this, made from back in the day, I love it, and I'll never get rid of it. And anybody that talks bad about it, I'll chop their hands off. But this is a later model. This is called the Safekeeper 2, I think. Yeah, it used to be called the Defender. And I used to have one of them too, and it had a blood groove down the center, and it was just made better. It was just well made. Different steel. I can't remember what steel this is, but it was a nice steel. But my son gave me this one because I lost mine at some point. But his dog chewed the hell out of that crate and handle, but still works, still serves its purpose. But yeah, I can't believe he didn't cut his mouth, but he knew just to chew the crate and handle. Okay, there's a few more things here, and then I'll be done. This is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works replica of a Gerber Mark II, and supposedly this knife earned its reputation in Vietnam, from what I heard and read. And this is a good, lively blade. A lot of them came without the serrations on there, but I got the one with the serrations. But it's a good hand-to-hand combat fighting knife right there. The next one is a Condor Moonshiner. If you watch the video, you see me throwing this one. And it banged on the handle pretty good, but it didn't loosen it or come apart. The bird's head pommel on there keeps it in your hand real well. I really like it. It fits really well. It's a good camp knife. I think I'm going to do the lemon juice, make a lemon juice hamon on there. See what happens. That'll be in another vid. This one here, I bought back in the early 90s. This is an SOG Tiger Shark. It used to have a black rubber crate and handle on it, and when I was young and dumb, I used to throw the heck out of this at everything, trees and sides of the house and whatnot, sides of the garage, I mean. But the handle got loose on it, so I cut it off, and when I cut it off, I wrapped it in that 1/8-inch round leather wrap. Never really used it since. But it rusted, it's got pitting in it, but I guess they don't make these anymore. And SOG, the SOG Tiger Shark, convex edge. But I guess if you can find them in good condition, they're worth quite a bit of money. And I just found that out a couple weeks ago. But this blade probably isn't worth all that much because of the damage. But it could be worth something, probably $150, just even without the rubber handle on it, the crate and handle. Okay, three more to go. This is I bought this back in the early 90s too when I was young. This is the SOG SOG. This is the Bowie. And this, if you can read it, it says Vietnam 5th Special Forces Group. It's commemorative. And there's the Special Forces emblem on there. Made in Seki, Japan. Leather stacked handle. Some, I don't think they're ivory, they're imitation ivory bolsters there. But this thing is a beast. I carried this and used this camping for a long time too. And it's a nice thick, can't remember the thickness of this blade, you can look it up, but it is a heavy, short, it's not very big, it's a little bit smaller than a K-bar, but this is a bad little dude right here. Gunblue blade, but I cut into so much stuff. There's a big gouge there. I cut into a can of beans, canoeing and camping. But these, I guess, are worth quite a bit of money because they don't make these like this anymore either. They don't, they're not the 5th Special Forces thing on there and the emblem. And let's see if I can get it to focus. Anyway. This one is a Marine Corps K-bar. I bought this when I was 17 for 20 bucks at the local Tractor Supply. And this is the real deal. This isn't one of them cheap models. Right now they're like 70 bucks. And this handle, when I got it brand new, it looked like this. It had this color to it. You know how they look when they're brand new. Well, I've had this for so long and used it so much, canoeing and camping, up and down here and there in the United States and Minnesota, northern Minnesota, around here. That's just that darkened from grime, blood, sweat, all the above. But I use this camping for many, 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 many years. Proud to own it. Proud to still have it. Never lost it. Broke it, whatever. I put it through hell. I can't believe it didn't get destroyed. But it's a good one. They're all decent. And this is the last one I'm going to show you. This is a EKA, like my folding knife that I showed you, Nordic W11. This is my deer hunting knife. It's got a nice hardwood handle on there, hardwood scales. There's 2 notches on there for the 2 deer I skinned with it so far. Got it a few years back. But it's got a nice belly to it, nice sweep to the belly, so it's a good skinner. It serves me well when I'm skinning deer. So nice checkered handle there, keeps you in grip. The only thing I don't like it is it's smooth right there. There's nothing to catch your hand for it to come out of your hand, but I'm not using it for a combat knife or anything, so I guess it doesn't really need it. But well, that's just a few of my stuff. That's all I could fit on here and make a relatively short video. So there you go, Bob. God, family, friends, and country.